Good morning, Pisces. Welcome to my channel. My name is Katie, and today I'm going to be doing a Monday reading for you all. Let's see what messages are coming through for the beautiful fishies. Subscribe to this channel. This is good for Pisces Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. It will be a general reading. Let's just see what is coming through. I just woke up, so let's just allow all the things to guide us here. I hope you're all doing great. I took a little bit of a break, but I'm back. Universe, please bring in the most relevant and important messages for all Pisces subscribers watching. Wow, first card showing up here, the Sun. So, best card out of the whole deck. Sorry, guys. Best card out of the whole tarot is the first main energy showing up for us Pisces here. Right now, Pisces, you may feel like there is something that is about to change. You may sort of feel the air, the wind of change, and you don't really see it perhaps manifesting in your life just yet. Maybe you're not seeing the evidence of it just yet, but you can kind of tell that something big is going on somewhere. It's like the stars are aligning on your behalf. Something is moving, something is changing. There's space that is being opened at this time to bring in something new. But I don't think that it is you who's doing this. I think that it's kind of like behind the scenes. You could be dealing with a Leo. You could be starting to feel a lot of synchronicities. Starting to feel the presence of spirit coming into your life and sort of like moving the pieces of the puzzle. And you can tell that something is going on. Maybe you can't tell exactly what is wanting to manifest. But you know that there's something coming. And it's a good something too. You have the Hierophant then, the Sun and the Hierophant. So this could be spiritual awakening. This could be elevation of your consciousness to a whole new degree in which you understand aspects of life, death, and everything in between that you have never really understood before. Maybe you're going to start seeing things in different ways. Could be dealing with a Taurus. Could be dealing with someone who has Taurus and Leo in their chart strongly. You are going to become a almost spiritual leader. And when I say that, I don't necessarily mean a public figure. I don't necessarily mean a cult leader or anything like that. What I mean is that even if you live a life that has quote-unquote nothing to do with spirituality, quote-unquote like super thick quotes, because everything, in my opinion, is interconnected. But let's say that you don't have any kind of role like that, you don't really... Let's just say that you live a very muggle life. Muggle? Like in Harry Potter? And you're not going to become this like spiritual leader to someone else, but in a way you already are. It's like your friends, your family, people around you just sort of count on you for these kind of areas of life. And I think that it has a lot to do with your wisdom, Pisces. I mean, if you are here watching this video, there is a big chance that you are very, very intuitive. Someone who's not connected to intuition doesn't tend to believe in this kind of thing, doesn't tend to allow this kind of thing to make sense, because the brain is just too active or whatever, blocking anything that is not necessarily the most logical. So if you're here, you are spiritual. If you're a Pisces, you are spiritual. Like there's no way around that. But based on the experiences that you've had on your wisdom, people around you, they just look at you like the elder, even if you're the youngest. They look at you as the wise one, the therapist, the counselor. You know, you just kind of like have that energy for them. Especially for a Taurus. There is a Taurus in your life that you never really talk about or with, but every time that they're going through something like really important, they come back into your life. And you're like their lighthouse kind of thing. And they're showing up here. So maybe they're wanting to contact you. Maybe they're wanting to reconnect with you, a Taurus. It's like you're the holder of the truth. People can be going through something super shitty, not being able to tell where is up and where is down, having no ability to make any sense out of it. And then they just talk to you, Pisces, and all the pieces in their mind fall in place. And everything starts making sense. And, you know, the situation may not have changed at all. Maybe it's really far from resolution. But just that you hold this truth, just the almost exposure to your perspective is healing at this time, Pisces. So you may find that people are going to really be almost like buzzing around you, wanting to catch up or talk or just ask for your advice. If you're in some kind of like social media, if you're a writer, if you're, you know, in any kind of like platform, public eye or anything like that, you're going to notice that your wisdom is going to translate through those channels very well, and that people are going to start resonating big time. I'm almost getting that this year, a lot of people who are not previously ready to resonate with your wisdom or your messages or whatever, they're going to start resonating with them. And it's going to be a very powerful thing for them. I'm seeing people who like have always known about you, about what you do, about who you are, but they have always said like, you know, I don't know why, but I just don't resonate with Pisces, or I don't know why, but I don't resonate with the content, or I don't resonate with their face or their lifestyle or what they promote, whatever. And now they're going to be like, oh my God, like, I think I didn't resonate with this because I wasn't ready yet. Because now, you know, I'm connecting to Pisces in 2022 and Jesus Christ, like this is everything that I've ever needed. It's like a breath of almost, I'm feeling like a healing and very soothing, almost like balm. Like when you have like burned your skin and you put something on it, like aloe vera or something, cold one, that it just alleviates. That's what I'm feeling that people are going to feel when they come in contact with you in 2022. It's like, wow, like it's like you take people's discomfort away. And I don't think you're doing anything. You're just being yourself, speaking your truth. You're not trying to save anyone. You're not trying to alleviate anyone. It's just happening. But the only way that this has become the norm for you, the only way that you just can simply be and have all this powerful effect on others, is because of the difficult experiences that you have endured. Which, as we can see here, many swords, many wounds. But this is in the past. And thanks to those experiences, now you hold the sword of truth, clarity, and others can see the world through your eyes and feel infinitely alleviated by that perspective. I see you, Pisces, being perceived as a master, being perceived as, yeah, like a guru, like a, almost like spirit guide or something. But I don't think you're doing anything at all to pretend that you are or tell people that you are or anything. It's like you're just word of mouth, you know, a lot of word of mouth. Good things are going to be spreading about you. And I don't think you're going to even be aware of it, to be honest with you. You're going to see it, but you're not going to understand why or how, or if you're doing anything for that to happen. You're just going to be kind of like, what is going on? But everyone is going to be just magnetically attracted to you. And your existence is going to be healing for others without you having to do anything at all other than exist. And that is because a lot of people, Pisces, are tired. They're tired. As you have been in the past too. Life is not easy sometimes. Emotionally, mentally, energetically, sometimes it's just all too much. And if you feel that way with the consciousness that you have, imagine how often other people who maybe haven't been able to see things in the way that you see them yet, imagine how they feel. I see people being burdened, and I see you being sent almost as an angel to just show through example maybe that life can be different, that there is hope. Look, I'm not an astrologer, so I don't really understand much about it, but what I'm getting is that when Pisces, this year Jupiter is going to be Pisces, blah blah, we have talked about that. What I almost got was that wisdom is going to cover the world, that spirituality is going to cover the world, and it's actually going to be very painful for people. It's going to be almost like an existential crisis. It's going to be like, I mean, take it if it resonates. It might not be the case, but that's what I just felt, like a wave of deep and absolute existential sadness. Why am I here? What is this? What is life? Why are so many people suffering? What is going on? What am I supposed to be doing? And I get a sense that there's going to be confusion and exhaustion, big time. And that you are serving as a little flashlight in the dark. All of you are. I'm now getting this sense of burnout, but like related to the pandemic. I feel like maybe in these next couple of months, you're going to notice that people are just giving up and just, honestly, I'm getting a very sad vibe. Like people just saying, I used to want to fight for what I believed and stuff, but now it's just like, I don't care. It's almost like a big resignation, like just, whatever, you know. And the thing is that you live with that sadness deep within your soul every day, your entire life, because that sadness comes from consciousness. You are aware of the pain in the world. You are aware of our disconnect from what we really are. You are aware, Pisces. But the thing is, you've always been, so you're kind of used to that. But I think that this year, Pisces, people are going to come into, they're going to be like a veil is going to be lifted, and they're going to almost be able to feel the human predicament. And because you already know all about it, you're going to be guiding others. Not because you have studied, not because you know, but because just the way that you live, the way that you see things is just what is going to be very healing and soothing for others. Because you have already found perspectives that are healing and soothing for you. Because you were there once, or many times. Everything in your past has a purpose. Everything. Some of you have maybe given up on the idea of crossing all the T's and dotting all the I's and understanding why every single experience happened. Some of you are just like, maybe there's just some random things. Maybe there's things that I'll never be able to explain or understand. You will. Every single tiny little thing. You will understand. Starting this year. I'm getting that this year, Pisces, you're going to have everything you've ever dreamed of. In the physical realm. Stability, ideal partner, love, money, abundance, independence, authenticity, kindness, compassion, support. Everything in the physical is going to be spotless. But I do get this sense of existential sadness. And I think it's a way... It's very interesting. This reading is very interesting. It's almost as if the universe is telling you, all right, so people are going to be going through it this year. Their consciousness, Jupiter coming in, expanding everything, expanding even the understanding of all they don't know. And your job is going to be to help them not freak out with the awakening that they're going to be going through. Pretty much. And it's almost as if Spirit is telling you, how much money do you need? What kind of schedule do you want? What kind of job? What kind of home? What kind of vehicle? What kind of clothes? Just tell us the whole thing so we can take care of it right away. And then you have everything that you need and you focus on helping people soothe and heal and breathe. Because, all the Pisces, in one way or another, you know what I mean. You're kind of familiar with that. Longing for home, longing to be in spirit, the almost claustrophobia of having a physical body. But there's a lot of people who have never, ever, ever, ever crossed paths with a perspective like that. So they're going to be freaking out. They're going to be afraid. And you're going to tell them, you don't need to. You don't have to. So I do see some of you guys maybe like winning the lottery or something and then focusing on just helping people, working for free. I see others of you maybe getting like a big inheritance or something like that and then just being able to devote yourself to causes that don't pay you any money, It's like the universe wants to have you covered so that you can really unleash your service energy. Because it is and it will be needed. And it's interesting because I, as I mentioned, I'm not an astrologer, but I never even considered that Pisces, like that part of the Pisces aspect energy or whatever could be so predominant this year, the sadness. But it's like a different kind of sadness. It's like existential. It's that separation, being separate. Knowing that we're not separate, knowing that we all are drops in the same ocean, but for some reason, every one of those drops now has a body. And so, the illusion of separation. People are going to be awakening like never before this year, apparently, from what I'm getting. And you need to be in the forefront of that. So you're going to have all the help that you need, but what I'm hearing is you need to get your shit together. And that will mean whatever it needs to mean for every single one of you, right? But yeah, you need to get your shit together. Almost get things out of the way. Human concerns out of the way. It's like, let's say that you have a stressful job, you do all these things, you stress yourself out because you want to have a routine and work out in the morning and eat right and supplements, and you're so almost immersed in your own experience, right? Let's say that some kind of big catastrophe happens. Not saying that that's what's going to happen, but it's just an example, a way to see it. Imagine as if like something big, something really big happens in your town. You're not going to be thinking about your routine and how to eat and wake up in the morning and how much you're working and the money and the bills. You're probably going to put all of that aside and say, holy shit, let's help my neighbor. Let's help everybody. Everyone is just like, everything is up in the air. And that's kind of like the feeling I'm getting that the universe wants to give you. So it's almost as if they're telling you, we're going to set you up for life. We're going to give you everything you need. But it's not for you to be in it and just feel like a rock star and that's it. It's for you to check all those boxes and get them, honestly, like off your plate so you can really show up and be there for others. It's like you're being called into the trenches. Like shit got real and you are, a soldier and you need to go where shit got real, So it's very, very interesting, Pisces. I had no idea any of these messages were even slightly around when I sat down for this reading. But it does make sense to me. So if it resonates with you, take it. If it doesn't, don't. It's fine. I'm going to be offering personalized readings for limited time only, just $50, one question, 10 to 15 minutes-ish. So I'm going to leave that info below. Today we're starting a big sale, 50% off, but not on everything. I selected just the specific products that I think that right now could benefit you as a collective at this time. So there's a lot of things that I don't feel are aligned with the energies right now that I wouldn't necessarily recommend you do, at least from our website. So I just kind of like selected a few and like got rid of the others. And we also opened a channel for every single one of the zodiac signs. So you can follow your channel for your moon sign, for your rising sign. If Pisces is not your sun, if Pisces is not your sun sign, you can go ahead and follow your sun sign over there. Okay. I love you guys so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for everything that you do. Please comment below and tell me if this makes sense to you in any way. All right? Can't wait to hear it. Bye.